Students, good morning. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay, so let us move to the further. So I hope in previous session we already covered scatter plot. So as a part of the scatter plot, we discussed different type of arguments over there, and up to here we completed. And now I am entering into the histogram. That is also, after seeing all these things, histogram also very easy now. So let me go to the histogram here. Scatter plot and all those things you have seen. Now I'm entering into the histogram. What is the meaning of histogram? Hist means what? History. Histogram is nothing but showing the history of the particular data. So before going to give you this explanation, we'll go for the example, student. Let us take sample data. Sample underscore data is equal to, now I'm taking some list of values. Okay. 10, something like I will take one small code related things. I will take it. Code related. Go to this place. Now I'm writing import NP, NUMPY as NP, NUMPY as NP. A is equal to NP dot randint of 10 comma 10 comma some 50 of something like 25 I'm writing. 25 I'm writing. What is this now? Random dot randint of like this. Print of A. What is the significance of this? What is the meaning of that? Between 10 to 50, how many values I want? So these many values I am having, right? These many values I am having. Or let me take still more. 35 elements I am taking. So print of this A. I am taking this data. Okay. Coming to this area. This is my data, students. Okay. Now, what I am trying to tell you here is, from this sample data, I want to take class intervals. Do you know class intervals? So after so many days, you went to college. Wait to pay the visa. Your friend is coming. You are not going to college. You did not go. You also went, but he was. Sit down. No problem. So here we will go. Coming to this place, 14, 20, etc. These are values we are having. Okay, ND array you take it. This is an array of values. Now I want to prepare some class intervals I want to take. So because I mentioned my data 10 onwards, so the values also will come from 10 onwards. 10 onwards. I'm preparing it 10 to 20 interval, 10 to 20 interval, 20 to 30 interval, 30 to 40 interval, and 40 to 50 interval. 40 to 50 interval. What is this 10 to 20 interval? Maybe you know this mathematics version, student. 10 comma 20 off like this. Do you know that? What is the meaning of this bracket? Inclusive. What is this bracket called? Exclusive. In mathematics, this is the mathematics. This is an open interval, this is a closed interval. In intermediate, in 10th class, you will get it in equations. Equalities, inequalities kind of thing, you will get it. So whether you studied or not, I don't know, but I studied. I'm still remembering. Now 20 comma 30. 20 comma 30. 20 inclusive and then what? 30. So what are the marks are coming here? What are the marks will come from here? 10 to 19 only. 10 to, right, 10 to 19 students. This is called what? Class interval. Class interval. For representing class intervals and their frequencies, we'll go for histogram. Right. Tell me, that is called a frequency. Frequency. Frequency means what? Number of values. Number of values which are coming in that interval. Right. Come on, count it. Count it. How many? What is the frequency of the elements in that? In our place, 14, right? 1. Next. Come on, go. One more 14. Go. 13. Next. 13. 17. 17. 17. 19. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. What is the value I need to write? 7. 7. What is that 7? Frequency of elements between 10 to 20. Okay. Next. Go to red line. Red line. I will take it as a red line. 20 to what? 30. 20 to 30. Start. 20. 26. 27. 22. 25. 25. 25. 25. 26. 28. Next. 25. 21. 28. That's all. How many? Red lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. What is the 12? Frequency of elements coming between 20 to 30. Next, 30 to 40. 50 to 40. Come on, ma. 30 to 40. Green. I will take it as a green. I will take it as a green. 30 to 40. Come on. 33, 34, 36. Come on. 32. Somewhere else. 38, 30, 31. Okay. 31, 32, 36, 36, 32. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is the 10? Frequency. Frequency. 40 to 50. 40 to 50. Purple, I will take it. Purple. 40 to 60. Come on, here, 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 here. 40, 41, 40, 43, 44, 44. Come on, 43, 46. How many? 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. What is this? Is called class interval and then frequency. Frequency. This type of diagram, how it will be drawn. How it will be drawn. Now I'm going to take it. Now I'm going to take it. Students, be careful. Here, what is happening? 0 to 10. That is called a 10 to 20. It is called one type of water interval. It is called one bin. We can call it a bin. Tell me. Bin. B-I-N. Bin. Bin means what? Box. In that, values will be kept. How many values? 7. This is going to take it as 0. Something like what? It takes 5, 7. Sorry. It will take 10. It will take it as 15. It will take it as 20. Like that, it will be going on taking. So what is that now? It is going to take between 10 to what? 7. Between what? 10 to 7. This is assume that this is a 7. This is called what? One bin ma. One bin. See, histogram is nothing but one bar graph only. Histogram is nothing but bar graph. But between the bar graph, some gap is there, and between the histogram, there is no gap will be given. It will be continuously taken. Next is what? 20 to 30. 20 to 30. Here 20 was excluded. Here 20 is included. What is that now? 12. So same continuation only. Same continuation only. What is that now? How much? 12. 12 only. I will take it as 12. This is a 12, like this, approximately like that. How much it is? 30. There is no gap here. This is a continuously. This is called a continuously. It will be shown. This is called what? Corresponding to this bin, you will get this values. Corresponding to this interval, this bin will be coming. This bin will contain how many elements? This is 7 is there. It is containing how many bins values? 12. This 7 and 12 are called frequency. Next is called 30 to 40. 30 to 40, how much? Continuous. 30 to 40 is called what? 10. It is called a 10. See that? 10. Next is called what after that? Come on. 6. 40 to 50 is called what? 6. So just like this. It is a continuous diagram will be shown. This is comes under which diagram? Histogram. Histogram this is called. So histogram is something like equal to bar graph only, but there is no gap between that. You can draw the histogram like a bar graph only. So I will move to that. Shall I go to this example now? So now I am going to take up. These are the data which is available. Now I want to take this now. So coming to this now, here I am going to enter into the further. I can take hundreds of samples, thousands of samples I can take it. If I have in data sets, if I go to data science, it will be crores of values will be there. I want to segregate those things with the frequencies. That time I'll go for histogram. Go to the place now, students. Here I am going to take it. Histogram. Okay, let us go to the place. Try to take it. So there I will take it. Import NUMPY as NP. Next is called import PANDAS as PD if it all required anything. Import MATPLOTLIB as matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Now I'm going to take it. So I'm taking implementation of histogram. Easy, not at all difficult. So there I will write it. Get this data. You get this data. Same data, sample data. But I need to take it in the form of what? Commas I need to take it. Instead of that, can I write this statement, student? Can I write this statement? And don't think that when I go for that again, don't think that same data will come. Some different data will come. That you have to understand. Are you following? That you have to follow. So don't expect that same data will be coming. If you want to take the same data, I'd write everything comma. That's a waste of my time, right? You understood, I think so. I think it is not a difficult for you. Here I will write what? A is equal to np dot random dot, come on, rand int of 10 comma 51 minus 1. So it is going to be taken as how many? 35 I am taking. So you take 40 also, no problem. So it is going to be equal to this one. Now I will go to which data I will take it? A, I got it. Print of A you want to print. So you'll be getting the data. Lot of data will be coming. This is my data which is coming. Again, if I run it, you'll be getting some other values are coming here. There is no rule that need to get the same data. Are you following? Right. That part is clear. Now I'm going to take it. Assume that these are called marks. These are called marks. So these are called marks values. You take it. So then next is called what? Interval. You take it. Marks interval. You take it. Marks interval. Marks interval is equal to now I'm taking 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. This I'm going to take it. This is marks interval I am taking. That also if you want to take it, np dot array of also you can take it. Marks interval. Both of them are what? ND array objects. How do you write it now? How do you write it? Come on, Babu. PLT dot hist of what? Marks values, comma, marks interval, marks interval. So I'm going to write it. So there I'm going to write it. PLT dot what? Show marks interval. So I'm going to show you here. Try to follow me. So you are going to get it something like this. Are you following me now? Be careful. Marks values and then what? Marks interval. So there I'm going to get it between 10 to. So between 10 to, if you want, if you take like this, just a minute I'm writing, just a minute I'm writing, try to get it. Some error will be coming. So this part only I need to take it. Marks values versus what? Marks interval. That is only the perfect. So here I'm going to take it. Marks interval. Interval. So need to take like this. Follow now. What is happening? Between 10 to, I'll take a small diagram here. Start here. How many values you are taking? Between 10 to 20. Between 10 to 20. How many values are available? If we take it 0 to 2, 2 to 4, and then 4 to 6, 6 to 8, and then what? Like this. So almost it is going to be 9. 9 between what? 10 to 20. You want to check it? You want to check it? You can go for it. And if you print that values, you can check it. This diagram is not a fixed. It will be changing continuously, student. For one thing you want to do it, you can have it. What is this now? Marks values is equal to what I can write it? Marks values. You can take it. Just try to run it. It will be coming something different diagram. Come on now. You have a look at between 10 to 20. How many are coming exactly? 6. Just to check one, cross check one thing. This is 12 between 10 to 20. Come on fast. Here 12, 17, 17, here 19, next is 17, 13, 17, 17. How many? 6. 20 will come or will not come out? Will not come because it's, I said excluded. Excluded, I said. Exactly 6 are there or not? Right. 20 to 30 students. If we go to that place, 20 to 30, 20 to 30, how many are there? 10 are there. Just have one cross check also. So 20 to 30. So where it is? 22, 22, 23, 26, 21, 21, 28, 20, 28, 28, 26. How many? 3 here, 3 here, 6 here, and then 10 here. Are you following me? Right, done. So you are cross-checking this shown. Is it a bar graph or histogram? Histogram. So next, I want to go for something like histograms are of 3 types. Histograms are 3 types. This is one of the type. This is one of the type. This is one of the type. Okay. Next, one more type is one more type. Now I'm talking about the other attributes. Now I'm talking about here hist type. What is the parameter? Hist type is equal to hist type and a histogram type. There are three types are there. One is called bar. What is that? Bar. Bar. Spell out bar. Histotype is equal to bar. Histotype is equal to bar. Histotype is equal to step. 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 Step means what? Without this filling of this color, it will be coming only border will come. That is called what? Step. There is one more thing called this is called which type? Default type is what? Step filled. Step filled with color. Now I'm going to take it bar. I'm taking bar here. What is happening now? Bar will be coming as it is like that. Now there I will mention it here, comma, or width, or something like 0.5. Something I mentioned it. Something I mentioned it. Are you seeing this now? Are you following down? So here 0 to this is called a 10 to 20. The intervals are going to be called what? 10 onwards, I'm mentioning it. It is going to be showing the values in this way. 0 to 20 it is taking. It is nothing but 10 to 20 only taking. But the values are how many we have? Come on. It is just like a bar graph only. Between 22 to 30, it is going to show this value only. Are you following me now? Like that. What is the width here I mentioned? What is the width I mentioned? 0.5. So if you want to mention, 0.7 also, it will be going to be little bigger one will be coming. I think you are following. It is looking like which graph? Bar graph. Now you can color, you can mention one more property is also there. What is that now? Edge color. Edge color is equal to something like red. Edge color is equal to something like red. So you are going to get edge color is equal to what? Red. Are you following me? And this edge color, this R width, these are all called what? Extra presentation to our histogram. This is called which type? Histotype. When histotype comes, then what will be matter? R width will be matter. R will be will be matter. Here in this case, there is no width will be maintaining for this. Understand? There is one more kind of thing I will take it, students. One more thing is what I am taking, Another part of it I am taking. Be careful. Here, histotype is equal to what? Step. Histotype is equal to step. Even if we write width is equal to R width is equal to, there is no meaning of it. When it is coming to step, R width never matters anything. R width will not matter anything. Are you seeing this diagram now? See students, how simple it is. It is going to be here. Between 0 to 10 to 20, between 0 to 10 to 20, you observe it, some number of values are coming or not? How many? 14 values are there. Another type of values are all of them are containing what? 7 values only available between 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Are you following me? Next, if I write it, R width not a matter. No meaning of writing R width here. So there I am writing next, R width not a matter. If at all you want to go for it, edge color is equal to something like red, you can take it. Red. So you write it once again here, you are going to get another way. 10 to 20, how many? 8. 20 to 30, how many here? 12. 30 to 40, how many here? Something like 9. 40 to 50, how many here? Like this, you are getting it. Able to follow me? So this is called what type of diagram it is? Histotype. What is the histotype? Step. Earlier histotype is bar. Earlier histotype is default one, that is called step filled. Spell out. So I'm going to take it next. Next I'm going to take it. Here I'm going to write it. Step filled I'm going to write it. Step filled. So I'm going to write it. Step filled. Step filled is nothing but by default only. I think you are following me. So coming to this now. Step filled is, there is no meaning of writing like this. If at all you want, edge color is equal to block. You take it as edge color is equal to block. So you'll be getting that block color. And block color is not looking. So there I will take it red only. That is better to take it. So the values are taken something like this. Understand now? So histogram is for what purpose? To describe the frequency versus with what? Class intervals. Understand? So I'll show some small example for you. What that examples are coming. Take care. Now I'm going to take up now. Coming to my example here, histotype I am going to show. Under histotype, I will directly show you. Under that, I will show you problems, examples I will take. Under that, I'm going to take up in this place histogram problems. Look at that. Of course, that is very simple. Problem number one, dead easy, right? Come on. Some mark secured is this much. 0 to 35, 35 to 75, 75 to 100. 0 to 35, 0 to 34 only, 35 to 74, 74 to 100. Last one is called what? 100 also included. Understand? 0 to 35, that is called 0 to 34, 35 to 74, 75 to 100. Last one is included. What is the 0 to 35 values? What is the 0 to 35 values taken here? 30, 10, 34. How many values? 3 values. Next, 35 to 75. You know rest of them. I think this is a very small problem. You can mention it. How do I go for it? Problem number one. Go. Come on, start with. Here I am going to take it. Here I am going to take it. Problem number one. How do you represent? How do you represent students? How many ways are there to do it? Number one with ND array. Number two with data frame. Number three with, that's all. These three things are compulsory for you. Online students. I hope it is not at all a big deal for you. Very simple. Start. I forget. Man. TF is equal to, or you go for dictionary. You want to go one by one. Implementation. D is equal to student marks. I will take it. Student marks. I'm going to take it. Colon. I will take what? This list of values. This list of values I will take it. This list of values I will take it. 40. So next I will go to 60, of course. Here I'm going to take up 30 and you will be taking like this and like this. Okay. Next I will take it marks interval. So marks interval I'm going to take it. So I'm going to take it marks interval. Marks interval. That is called marks frequency. This is my frequency of values. This is my frequency of values. Dictionary data, got it. D comma, type of D students. So you got it, dictionary of values. How do you draw now? Get the dictionary of data as it is here. Get this data. Convert into what type? DF. DF is equal to PD dot data frame of D. Data frame of D. Print of data frame data. Data frame data. Print of DF. Print of DF. So this data is printed. It's a very simple for you, not at all a difficult. So getting this array must have the same length. So what is happening here? Of course, having, that is perfect. Having what values? It is expecting when you are going to data frame, what it is expecting? Same values must be there. Same values must be there. That is a perfect. So these are my intervals. There is no rule that number of values here must be equal to number of columns, right? Data frame is supposed to contain. These are called my marks. How many are there? 3 and 6. Almost 10 are there. But here I am having only 4. That is not possible, it is saying. Of course, it is obviously possible that it is not possible. what I do? I go for coming to like this. Now I'm going to take it in the form of what? ND array, I will take it. Compulsory I have to go for ND array only because there is thousands of values are there, intervals are only few. Indian population is so many crores. But how many regions? North region and then south region. Only two regions, the data should be coming into two intervals only. So definitely I should not go to what? Data frame. That's obvious. So I do what A is equal to the student marks is equal to I will take it. Come on, is equal to NP dot array of like this I will take it. There is no other way for us. We have to take compulsory like this. Student marks is equal to NP dot array of we are going to get these values again like this. Now I need to go for entering into plt dot hist of what is that? Student marks comma what? So I'm going to take like this comma like this I'm taking. So plt dot show I'm going to say. So you are going to get it. See that now 10 to 35 here 35. We are going to get 35 here. So you are going to get how many? 3. Next is called 35 to 70. 70 is also not showing here. It is going to contain something else. How many are there? 35 to many of them are there. And again from 70 to 100, how many are there? 70 to 100, how many are there? 90, something like 84. Only 2 are there. That are 2 are showing, right or not? Showing. Now students, I am going to write it. One more kind of thing. This is the one I am going to mention it. Next, history type. All the types you can mention it. Bar, all those things you can mention it. If you want history type, I'm writing is equal to bar and r width is equal to 0.5. I'm mentioning it. So try to see that we are going to get it. 10 to 35, this is the data. 35 to 75, this is the data. And we are going to get it. What happens? History type, yes. History type, I am going to write it. This is the data we got it. Next, R width is equal to, and next I will go to R width is not a point with what? Step here. So step with edge color and all those things you can take it. By default, this is the data we are getting it. I hope you are following me. Next student, I'll go to the next moment of it. After this, one more problem you see. This is a very easy. Next one you see. What is the next one I am saying? Problem number 2. Very important. This table gives you lifetime of 400 neon lamps. How many lamps are there? 400 neon lamps are there. Draw the histogram for the below data. Lifetime of number of lifetime. This is called what? Frequency. Lifetime in hours. Number of neon lamps. Totally how many lamps? 400. Out of 400 neon lamps, lifetime in hours, 300 hours to 400 hours, how many lamps will come? 14. But that 14 is called frequency. What is this 400 to 500? 56 lamps are coming. Next, 500 to 600, what will come? 60. 600 to 786. This will give you this one. This will give you this. And this much this one. If I add this entire values, what is the sum? 400 only. If I add all these things, it will be 400 only. So if I go to my place, if I take this entire values, if I do it addition, it will be 400 only. And actually, they are giving directly frequency. Actually, how they will give 300 to 400, how many values should come? 14 values should come. 300 to 400 values, how many? 14. How do you actual data will be generated for this problem? I want to go for it. Take care, students. Here you come. In this second problem, I am going to mention it. This is my problem number 2. Actual data will be like this. But this problem is simplified. It's very much simplified here. Actually, how the problem is supposed to come, I am showing you. So here I am going to write it. Here I am going to write it. Follow me carefully. Actually, this is very simplified now. 300 to 400, 400 to 500, like that I am just showing. Actual problem is what? First, let me implement it. Then I'll go for the actual problem, how it is supposed to be. Tell me how to go for it. 14, 56, 60. Like this, I will go for it. What is this is called? 1. Frequency. Frequency. What are these values are called? Intervals. 300 to 400. Actual value supposed to be taken as 14, 15. Directly they are giving like this. So, what will be the interval values to be taken? What will be the interval values to be taken here? This one I need to take it. This values to be taken something like this. Tell me now. Come on. Come on, how do you take it? Already you took it now, students. Here, these are the values. This is my things. But here what is happening? This is my values. These are the data. What is happening here? They are giving directly in the form of what? Frequency itself they are giving it. Frequency, like my beginning lecture. Like my beginning lecture here. Like my beginning lecture. How I counted? But random values I am supplying. But here what they are giving? They are giving directly this data. How do you go for it? Come on. I can go to number of lamps. Tell me. A is equal to, or I can take it. Lifetime is equal to, lifetime is equal to, come on. What are the values? NP dot array of 300, 400, next to 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 and come on, 1000. These are the values. These are the values. Next I will take it. Number of lamps. Number of lamps. This is you close it. Number of lamps I am going to take it. Number of lamps is equal to, I am taking it 14 NP dot array of, NP dot array of, what I should take it? 14, comma, 56, 60, 86, 86 and 74, 74 and 62, 62 and 48, 48. This is the way you need to take it. How do you write it? PLT dot hist of, what should I take it? Lifetime comma, lifetime comma, number of lamps, number of lamps. There I am going to write it. PLT dot what? Show. PLT dot show I am going to take it. What happens? Here. Bracket. So there I am going to take it. Value error is coming. So bins must be, an array is required. So here I am going to write it. Here I am going to write it. Go to this place. If it is actual problem is different and this problem is different here. So here I will go to, here you are going to get it. Values are not going to come here. Values are not going to come here. What I am going to write is, these are my values. This is the data which is given. This is the data when it is given. How to draw this data? One should not take like this or one should not take like this here. Let me go to lifetime. Number of lamps, in this way I will take it. If this is given like that, if I try to write it here value error is going to come. So how can we go for solving this problem here? How can we go for solving this problem? For that, you are supposed to take it. The code will be like this. Follow me carefully. What is this value? 300 to 400, how many values should come? 14. So how I am going to take it? You carefully follow. And in this place, 400 to 500, how many values? 56. So I'm going to take it. Carefully try to follow. If you are good at random into rand model, tell me A is equal to np dot rand, np dot random dot rand int of 300 comma 400 comma 401 comma how many? 14. What is the 14? Frequency of these values. 14 I will write it. 14 I will write it. Print of A. Print of A. That means these many values are going to come. Be careful, students. Here I am going to write it. Number of lifetime is equal to here I am going to write it. I am writing np dot here I am going to write it np dot array of here I am going to write which values I am writing. These many number of values I am writing. These many number of values I need to write it. So I need to write comma over here. What these values are? What these values are? First of all, you are not getting me, correct? These are the values of first lifetime lamps. These many. Totally, how many neon lamps are there? 400. With the different intervals, I am generating different interval values. I am generating. This is comes under what values? 300 to 400, 14 values I am getting. Next, 400 to 500, how many values? 56 values I want. 56 values. I am going to take it. Next, 400 values of how much? 500 to like this. Because I want to go for exactly the same implementation. Otherwise, I'll simply go for what? Like this I will go. What is that? 300 to how much? 1000. How many? 400. Will help. I can go like this. 1001 I will say. 1001. Print of what here? On. Yeah. How many values are coming? These many values are coming. Happy. But whether that 300 to 400 interval, how many should come? 14. Whether it will come or not, that is a question mark. Are you following? That's why I'm going to take separately here. I think you are following me. Separately I'm taking. So online students, I hope you are following, students. This part, what I'm trying to tell, you are following, I think so. Similarly, next I'm going to enter into what? Come on. 400 to 5, not 1. How many? 56 I'm going to take it. 56. 56 I'm going to take it. Print of what here? A. These many values are going to come. These many values are going to come. So these values are going to be placed over here. This many values I'm going to take it. So if I take it, comma, I need to go on taking separated by comma. Separated by comma, these values are. These values you need to separate it by comma. So this is big punishment. So here you need to take it. So go to this place here. So 459. So here I'm going to take it. So these values you need to take like this. All the values need to be separated by what? Comma. Comma. According to the given problem I am taking into consideration. So here you can, after going to home, you try without keeping physical comma. How to try, you do it. How to try, you do it. Okay, if you are succeeded, you are a great student. So I wrote it comma here in all the places. Then I will do next one more value. I need to take it. This is a value. Next I will go to what next? How many next? 60, 500 to 60. Like that 600 to 700 to. Like that I need to take it. Are you following me? So if you have patience, I will write it. And of course you need to have patience because you cannot do anything after going to home. So I only will do it. Next after that 500 to 601. 601. How many? 60. 60. Print off this A and this values I need to take it. This values you need to take it. Here I am going to write it, comma. You need to write. All the values need to be separated by comma. For that you will be getting the data like this. We can do in simple way also. What is that way? 300 to 1000. Totally how many values? 400 values you can take it. So that is one kind of picture I am taking into consideration here. So this value you need to do it. Keyboard shortcuts you take care, students. I am doing it. You take care your shortcut things because shortcut nobody will ask in the interview point of view. What will be the key shortcut for that kind of thing? How to use it and all? If you are already well of it, to try to use it. So here 541, 588. Next is 588, 588, 540, like this. Well, so this is about which is series? 500 series. Next, which is series? 600. 600 series I will take it. How many 600 series? 701. 701. How many? 701 if I take it. It is 86 values. 86 values I need to take it. 86 values. 600. Okay. 600. We can go to it. Print off this A. You get all the values. Maybe something is there, but we need not to worry about that. Place this entire thing separated by comma. Will you do it? Huh? Will you do after going to home? So shall I take it as shortcut? So you will do. So because if I am doing, you will feel boring of it. You will do. So what I do is directly in this place, what I will do simply, can you tell me? Come on. I'll simply say np dot random dot randint of 300 comma 1001 comma 400 I will take it. 400 I will take it. So directly, no need to write this array and all those things. Directly, I will write it. Okay. So got it. Next, you want to print that once. Lifetime. Lifetime. Try to take up that you do it after going to home separately, students. So what happens? 300 to 1000. What values are coming? Only four only. Four values. Huh? L capital, yes. L capital, that's perfect. These many values are coming. What is my interval values are there? What are my interval values are required? These many values are coming. Now I need to take it as these are the values are coming. What is my intervals? This is called number of lamps. This is number of lamps. These are number of lamps. Next, I will take it. These are called number of lamps. Next, lifetime. Lifetime in intervals. Lifetime in intervals is what? 300, comma 400, 500, comma 600, 700, 800, 900, and then 1000. 1000. PLT dot what? Show. PLT dot show. Before that, PLT dot stop. What is that? Number of lamps. Number of lamps, and then what? Lifetime. Lifetime. Written. So there I'm going to get it something perfectly here. So number of lamps are what? 300 to 400. How many? According to my data, which is displayed along with this, which is available in lifetime. If you want to print it, I can print it. Number of lamps. Number of lamps. Here I am writing. Print that number of lamps. This variable I will print. According to the same problem, you want 14 frequencies required. So I'm going to write it because it takes a lot of time. That's why I'm going to take up like that. So here I'm going to run it once again. This is the data. And according to that, it is going to give you once again this kind of different diagram is coming. Are you following me? If you run this, diagram will be changing again. Why diagram will be changing? Because random I am using it. Random I am using it. It is going to be something different. It is going to come. So different types of values are going to come. I think you are following me. Simple. Very easy. Next, one more thing you take it. What is this now? Another one. Age of the people. 0 to 10 years. Number of people how many? 5. 10 to 20? 4. 20 to 30? So like that I am having something like this. Are you able to follow? This is comes under which type of frequencies? Class intervals versus frequencies. That time I'll go for what? Histogram. Able to follow? Like easy. So online students, I hope you are understanding. Coming to histogram concept here. Online students, I hope it is more clear. It is not a big deal. Actually, it's a very easiest diagram. Start reading all of it. Histogram is a graphical representation of grouped frequency distribution with a continuous classes. And 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, like that. Or histogram is a graph showing frequency distributions. 0 to 10 people, what will be the height of it? 0 to 10 years, what will be the number of people? As we said here. That 300 to 400 interval, 14 lamps are working. 400 to 500 interval, this one will be coming. In all these points, if you observe it, interval and then frequency. Next, it is also a graph showing the number of observation in each given interval. In other words, histogram is a graph involving rectangles. Rectangles. That means these are called rectangles only. This is called one rectangle area, which is showing number of frequencies versus with its interval. Its interval, whose area proportional to the frequency of variables 0 to 400 or 300 to 400. What is the frequency? 400 to 500. What is the frequency? Width equal to its class interval. 300 to 400, one interval. 300 to 400, 400 to 500, like that. Example, PLT dot hist, x comma y, hist type, R width, face color, edge color. Face color, I did not mention it. You want to mention that face color once, you can. So that are all simply called as what? Simplest presentation part 2C. So I'm going to write it here. Face color is equal to something like green, or something like, yellow. Yellow, by seeing the color, don't get tension. Edge color is equal to what? Red. Edge color is equal to red. So try to understand. This is going to show something like this. What is this now? 300 to 400. What will be the number of lamps in this case? Almost 58, 57, something like that. Next is 400 to 500. It is showing something like this. All of them are showing like this. Are you able to follow now? Right. This is about which one? Face color. Edge color and face color you are understanding. R width will be coming only in the case of bar. Bar. So number of things are there here. Here we have different type of histograms. Bar, step, step field. Specify the histotype by using which argument? Histotype argument. PLT dot hist, student marks interval. Come on. Histotype is equal to bar. R width is equal to 0.7. Face color is equal to red. Now you have seen the face color. If we specify the bar type, then we must specify which argument? Or width argument. Split. Step. Face color only I mentioned it. No need to specify what? R width. Even if you specify R width also, no more special impact will be coming over it. So step field also you have seen. And if we specify the step or step field as histotype, then we need not to specify the R width argument. Same problem is available here. I written the code also for this. And histotype, diagrams, face color, and one more example you see. Sorry. You can read this histogram that you can experiment it. Two people from where? 140 to 145. 5 people from 146 to 150. 15 people from 151 to 156 centimeters. 31 people from 157 to 162 centimeters. 46 people will be with this. These are all called what? What these values are comes under? Frequency. What these values are called? That's all. So how you can represent a tabular format? 140 to 145. What is the value? 2. Come on. 146. And they are saying 140, 145 included. Next, 146 and 150. Of what? 5. They only given very specifically here. 151 to 162. Giving like what? 31. 31 or 50 now. 151 to 156. How much? 15. Like that, you need to take up this value. You know how to represent it. Are you following me? Right. So, histogram would be grouping. Come on. Histogram would be grouping number of numbers, grouping numbers with frequencies with a class interval. The bar graph would be grouping categorical things like cats, dogs, not the ages of the cats and dogs. It's trying to say some small difference. Actually, depends on how you represent it. As far as this present things is concerned, that is not a big deal. Bar graph is separate and this is separate. What is the bar graph importance? Number of distinction people. That is a categorical data. This is called what? Frequency with class intervals. That is something separate. I think you are understanding the meaning of what? Histogram. Okay, now this I will post it to you and you can take it. So now Babu is asking, is there any chance for placing commas between values with Python code? Dead easy. You can do it. How do you go for it? Come on. Space is there. What is that? There is a function called what? Is a space. Then you go for add with what? Commas. So that you try to take for it. And wherever there is a space, you try to put the comma. So wherever there is a space, put a comma. Already I said to you in where I said in the NUMPY, there is a comma is there. Comma. I replaced with what? Without any space. Panda series dot or data frame object of rating dot str dot contains comma what space, like that you can do. So refer the previous notes and then try to do it. Did you understand histogram? Now I will go to the next graph. I want to go for it. Next graph I want to go for it. Next graph is pie plot. I want to go for pie plot. I want to take it. So pie plot is an important. Pie plot is an important. Let us go to the pie plot here. What do you mean by pie plot? Come on. So Tarun Kumar, not pie plot like that. This is the way to write it. If we write a pie plot like that, they will ask you who is your faculty. If you tell my name, we will become pilot, not pie plot. Okay, na? Tarun Kumar. So this is called what? Pie plot. Pie plot, we are going to use it. Start up. Before the pie plot, first how pie plot look like? Circle. Circle contains how many degrees? 360. Okay, good. Manchi knowledge undi aithe. Good knowledge is there. So now let us start with the pie plot. Circle. This is looking like this. This is looking like a circle. Don't think that circle I am not able to draw properly. This is a circle. With what? 360 degrees. So this is starting from 0. This is starting with 90. 90. This is called 180. This is 270. 272. This one. This is called 0. Total is what? 360 degrees. Okay, that is perfect. 0 to 90 degrees, 180 degrees and etc. In this case, we want to, suppose union minister want to allocate the budget. Want to allocate the budget. To allocate the budget, what I need? What I need? Some sort of resources. For agriculture, for import and exports, for skill development, for IT imports and exports, how much percentages are allocated? In this 90 degrees, I'm going to enter into this place, something like this. In this place, assume that this is a skill development, 45% of the resources allocated, for example. This is called what? 45% is allocated for what? Imports and exports. So this 90% is fitted into which angle? 0 to 90. 0 to 90. So when I'm dealing with a pie plot, you are supposed to understand the degrees versus percentage. Degrees versus what? Percentage. For that, I'm going to take one problem and I will represent that kind of percentages as well as degrees. Because that diagrammatic representation, if I try to explain with a oral text description, that will give always little confusion for you because you don't know how pie plot will be available. So that's why I will give you some small problem so that you can understand that diagrammatic representation. So pie plot, I am going to take it. So go to the pie plot, take care diagrammatically this type of diagram. First, I will draw the diagram first of all. One diagram I will show you so that it will be clear for you when you look at, so that I can start going to enter into the careful here. Start here. What this is looking like? Circle. What is this portion is? This yellow in color. This part is called what? This is going to be how much it is, 0 to 90 or not? But this yellow part is having some extra percentage or not? This orange color, green color, some percentage. These are all fitting in where? 360 degrees. To understand it more perfectly, definitely I have to go to one problem here. Definitely I have to go to one problem here. Try to understand this problem. Before that pie chart, here I will take it. Start here. Start reading. Don't take much time. Start. Pie chart is also known as circle chart, dividing the circular statistical graph into sectors or sections into illustrate the numerical problem. Each sector denote proportional part of the whole. And in the circle, that green part, that blue part, that orange part, green part, red part is called what? Sector. Sector. To find out the composition of something like pie chart works best at the time. In most cases, pie chart replaces other graphs like bar graph, line plots, histogram. Uses of pie chart. Within the business, it is used to compare areas of growth such as turnover, profits, exposure, to represent categorical data or something. Take the example directly. Formula. The pie chart is an important type of data representation. It contains different segments and sectors in which each segment and sector of pie chart forms specific portion of the total percentage. The sum of the data is equal to 360 degrees. As we discussed, 360 degrees. Total pi value of pi is always 100%. So in the 360 degrees, how much percentage of the pie chart value? 100. How to represent it? To work with the to work out the percentages of pie chart with the following steps given below. First, we need to go for what? Categorize the data, calculate the total, divide the categories, convert into percentage. These are all called what? Something like a cock and bullock story now. This you don't worry. Within 2 minutes, you will understand. How to create pie chart? How to create pie chart? Simply, need not to take much attention. You will understand very perfectly. Imagine a teacher surveys her class on the basis of favorite sports of the students. Football 10, hockey 5, cricket 5, basketball 10, badminton 10. In the class, she surveyed favorite sports of each student. Are you following me? So, football total pie chart percentage is how much? 100%. What are the degrees? 360. So, football percentage is how much? Hockey percentage is how much? Cricket percentage, basketball, and badminton percentage. For that, this is my given problem. Come to the point. The above data represented by pie chart. By using circle graph formula, the pie chart formula is given below. It makes size of the portion each to understand. First step. First, enter the data into the table. Of course, this is a table as it is you are taking. Find all the values in the total. What is the total? What is the total? 40. 40. Total students are in the 40. Come on. Next, divide each value by total. Multiply with 100 to get the percent. Okay, the percent is simple. What is the percent of football? 10 by 40. 10 by 40. Into what? How much percentage? 25%. Hockey, 5 by 40. Into 100, 12.5 percentage. Cricket, 5 by 40 into 12.5 percentage. Basketball, 10 by 40 into 100, 25%. Also what? 25%. Total how much? 25, 25, 25, 75. 12.5, 12.5, 25. 100. Are you getting me? So, football, 25%. Like that, I am having these 100% values to be represented in how many degrees? 360 degrees. So, football will take how many degrees? Hockey will take how many degrees? In 360 degrees, I want to make it to fit. Come on, next. Next, to know how many degrees each pie sector we need. And football is one sector, Hockey is one sector, cricket is one sector, basketball is one sector. So we will take full circle of 360 and follow the calculation below. Come on. What is that now? The central angle of each component is the value of each component by sum of all the values of components into 360 degrees. What is the value of each sector? 10 by 40 into 360 is how many degrees? 90 degrees. I think you are following me. So this is 0, 0 cancel. 4 nines. That is called a 90 degrees. Hockey 5 by 40. 5 people are there out of 40 into 360. 45 degrees. Cricket 5 by 40. Same 45. Basketball same 90. Same badminton 90. What is this 90? 90, 90, 90. 270. 270 plus 90. 360. So if you draw the pie chart, what will be the pie chart for this? This is my pie chart circle. In this is my diagram. What will be this? This 0 to 90. 0 to 90. What is this area called? Come on. Football. Easy. Easy. Pie chart is dead easy. Next is called what? Hockey. Hockey. And then this is called what? 270 kada? Hockey and cricket is 90 degrees totally. In this half portion is what? Hockey. Half portion is cricket. Now this is called what? This is 180. 180. This is called 270. 80. Next basketball, how much? This is a basketball. This is called what? Badminton. So this is a portion you will get it. I think you are getting it. So you go to it once. To work with the pie chart, what we need to go for it? Categorize the data, calculate the total values, divide the categories. How do you divide the categories? Percentage. Convert into percentages. Finally, calculate the degrees. Therefore, pie chart formula given data by total value of the data into what? Yes. Go to that. This is the one I want to take up. So take this data and I want to go for pie chart. So how do you write it? Pie chart. Pie chart diagram you see. What is that pie chart diagram? Implementation, if you take it, there is a big story will be there behind that. What is the diagram here? PLT dot pi. PLT dot pi. That values I want to take it. Go to the place. Here I am taking. Go to the new one. There you will take this values. Of course, take this data. Calculate this now. Go to this place. Start here. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT. Directly, I will take this values. How do I take these values? How you taken these values here? NP dot array of values. Same thing. Here also I will take it. NP dot A is equal to NP dot 1 array of values 10 comma 5 comma 5 comma 10 comma 10 10. So now I will go to PLT dot pi of what? A PLT dot what? Show. So you will be getting import NUMPY as NP. So you'll be getting exactly, if you look at, this is going to contain what? Some different color, 0 to 90. This is a 45 degrees. I'll show the percentage value also on that. Percentage value. Here it is going to contain what? 90. This is going to be 90. This is going to be 90. I'll show football also here. Football, hockey, something, badminton, etc. is available. There are a lot of parameters are showing students. So each of this value. Now, pie chart contains one piece that is known as what? Wedge. What is that piece is called? Wedge. In this case, each value is going to be by default plotting the first wedge starts from where? X-axis and moves counterclockwise direction. Note that size of each wedge is determined by comparing the value with all other values by using this formula. Already you've seen it. Given value by sum of all the values into 100, that will give you the value. Now I'm going to write it what? Labels. Adding the labels to the wedges. What is this label here? First label is what? Football. Next one, I need to give the labels to that. How to give the labels here? If you look at my labels, if you look at labels I'm adding here, add the label to that. What is the next parameter here? Labels. So I'm going to take up, need to listen the class. I'm telling for you people only. Some of them are watching mobiles. So labels, that you can take it. What is the label now? So you can take it. This values you can take it. So I will take it here. Hockey. Can mention this value. So these are the values you are mentioning. Comma, what I mentioned? Labels is equal to labels. So I'm writing this one. So you are going to get it here football, here hockey, cricket, basketball, and badminton. Like that, I can take out. What is the parameter? Labels. Like that, there are so many number of labels are available. So many number of parameters are available. And that part, because anyhow, tomorrow I have the time. Tomorrow also I will continue the class. Tomorrow is the last class. So today I want to stop it because there is a lot of labels are available. Explode, angles, counter shadow. There are so many attributes are there. Tomorrow also I will take the class I said. I'll tell you one more thing called NPZ files are there. Small topic is there. I will take tomorrow also class. I will continue this part in tomorrow class also. So today I will post only histogram. PyPlot I will post tomorrow by explaining both of them. Okay now. So I will stop the class. Tomorrow class is the last class. Don't miss it. After that, I will send you total this NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, three zip files. I will send you all the things at once that you can follow. Matplotlib you can follow, but as on coming days, Matplotlib will disappear because Power BI is going to be using in integration with AI. So we never write the code for Matplotlib directly. We'll write Power BI will be using. Okay, right. Take care and don't miss tomorrow class. Tomorrow is the last day. Right. All the best students. Online students, you hold on for any of the doubts if you have. You can hold on. I will talk to you. Online students, any more doubts? I hope nothing is there. No doubts. I hope so because it's very easy to understand it. Nothing is difficult here. Srishti Agarwal. Umakant, when your Django class starts, sir? Whenever it starts, I will tell you, my dear student. Srishti Agrawal, tomorrow I will give you my number, ma. Because already I gave in our regular class. Tomorrow also I will give you once again. Okay, now? Tomorrow also I will give you once again. Any more doubts? Karthik, very soon 11 a.m. batch will start, ma. Very soon 11 a.m. batch will start. And I will keep that new batch details whenever it starts. You will get mail also. And I will also keep it in the Google Classroom. Okay. So I hope no more doubts are there. No more hand raising symbols here. So I will log out and I will send you the notes at 1 o'clock. Okay. Thank you. All the best.